Desos, that boy holds your life. Get him! What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. Another fun fact. I don't know, gang. I don't know. I like him. I like Gokuraku, dog. I like Gokuraku. I like him. I like his fit. I like his abilities. I like his personality. I low-key like everything about it. So I don't know. So let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into chapter 24 of Ichi the Witch, known as Gokuraku and Male Witches. I guess the term warlock just doesn't exist in this universe. I mean, I'm fine with Ichi the Witch. I find it it flows off the tongue better than Ichi the Warlock. But still, interesting. I wonder if they even, like do they exist? Let's see. Make me into a male witch too, Ichan. I never, and maybe, well, actually, no. And you know, the thing is, though, when I say my nicknames for people are like their last names. Like, I always go like Miss, or Mrs., or Mr., or I go by prefix, then last name. So, like, my nicknames are like a weird case where, like, my nicknames are always longer than their initial names, with rare exception, because I use their last name. But I never just, like, got the point of nicknames that made the name longer. Like, I get why most people refer to me as Pencil, because saying or typing out that guy with a pencil every single time is very, very long, even if I'm used to saying that guy with a pencil in, like, less than 2 seconds. Because I've been saying it for literal years at this point. But, and thusly, I'm not shocked when people just say Pencil, or Guy, or whatever abbreviation they call me. That man. A weird amount of times I've been called that, which is hilarious, because I'm a Guilty Gear fan, and I'm like, Asuka? But that is, that aside. Ichan. Like, why make the name longer? I mean, I guess Ichan is like a form of endearment, specifically, so like, maybe that's it. And once again, even for like those who I don't use their last name for, like say, like younger people in my family, I will go like little one, or tiny one, or smaller one. Like I do be hitting the longer name on occasion, but interesting. Ichan. Make me into a male witch too, Ichan. Ichan. He's like, I'm not entirely opposed to it, but like, of all the things to call me. Let's see. So, come with me for a sec. We'll talk. Okay, but can't you talk here? Like, why are you so intent on kidnapping him? like you could just hold a conversation with the man here and now, but I guess maybe, like, this is the thing. Clearly, he has some sort of magical ability despite being a man. So, like, I do wonder if he can, like, sense Desos and is like, no. So he does not want smoke with her. But let's see. Yeah. Oh, speak my glorious, amazing, legendary, beautiful, stunning, amazing queen, and she shall appear. Okay. Oh, she's so majestic, bro. Oh, let me not. Nope. We will not freaking geek. We had Freaky the Witch, that one chapter. Who knows how long each? Oh, Turtle. She got Turtle. Oh, look at Turtle. I love Turtle. Look at him. She really does have infinite spells, though, dog. What is that? What was its trial? Was it to, like, slam the shell into its back? Like, what on earth? He looks so adorable, though. Turtle. Like, oh, he's so cute. Like, I'm letting you get away that easy. Hey, for good reason. Like, notably, like, Desos, I get you want to take responsibility. I still, like, not only just because I find the whole idea of the master-slave aspect of the mentor-pupil contract weird, but like, I really like, not even for the fact that Ichi like may die as per the prophecy, but like, I would never have linked my life to that kid. I wouldn't, like, I don't know, the idea of linking my life to anybody outside of like something like marriage is still just weird to me. Like, even, like, say I did have the opportunity, like, say this truly was the woman of my dreams, when I plan to marry, have kids with, all that, and she was like, oh, by the way, I know an ancient eldritch ritual that will link our lives together permanently, so if I die, you die, I die. I'd be like, honey, I love you. Not that much. Because, like, you can die at any time, at any place. I'm not trying to be conked out or doing something. Like, imagine if I was lifelink with somebody and I got in a car accident and boom, and suddenly I'm just like, so yeah, what's up? Like, that'd be so rare. Like, I'm not risking that. And in a world this dangerous, like, obviously Gokuraku is a prime example of just like randomly grabbing and kidnapping Ichi, but like, any of the Majiks you fight, They could just randomly off the boy, and you just could not be ready. Like clearly, you had delayed reaction time to him leaping into battle with the Silk Majik. Anyways, like clearly, Descanados, you may have made a mistake, baby girl. Let's see. Like you get once again he's so interesting. So he has to keep kissing the ring. Synchro rate, and you know what? Interesting that they very specifically do use the word kiss and not the like notably the sound, or it's like moi, which I personally don't get. Like I don't know the kiss, even when I'm like I'm putting it up to my mouth, my hand up to my mouth to like represent to replicate how gokuraku does it. But like I never got the whole idea of the kiss being like moi, moi. Like I get it in the sense of when I do that, like when I kiss people, it doesn't sound like mwah. It sounds like or I can't do. Well, obviously I need another person, and I'm not kissing my hand that deftly. Let's see. Synchro rate 20%. Oh, interesting. I believe did he use 10% last time, or did he use 20% on the spider when he flicked it? I don't know. Interesting though. But let's see. Synchro rate 20%. Oh, interesting. So before he flicked. This time he kicks. Okay, so I love it. The super. What's your magical next level extra dimensional ability? I punch and kick really, really hard. Looks like we have the magical mind guy of this universe. Let's see. Ichi's like, but like Ichi, can't you fight back at least a little bit? Like I get it. You're a tiny fella, but like you're right. You're at like perfect elbow height. Like you can hit him right in the joint. But let's see. Huh? What was that, huh? Are you a witch too, girly? Descanados, you cannot let that slide. Descanados, if you don't, obviously he needs to be the ally as per the prophecy, but like, if you do not atomize this man, what? You know what? Like, notably, I get it. Like, a lot of people do get annoyed, right? Like, for example, way back when, I had a teacher who got their doctorate, and they very specifically would not let us refer to them as anything but doctor last name, even in like casual points or like more relaxed points, we couldn't say like anything. It just had to be doctor, and like people would get annoyed with that. But I'd be like, you know, if I went through all the work of getting my doctorate, went into the who knows how much debt it was to get the doctorate, and I just ended up being a teacher, yeah, I want to be called doctor every single time. Even if I did be multi-billion, yeah, call me a doctor. Come on, how many people you calling doctor? How many people got doctors? A lot of people. There are a lot of doctors out there. But like how many people you really calling doctor? So yeah, I get it. And Descanados, it's kind of like the same case, except instead of like going to medical school, she's consumed countless magics. So like, I genuinely do wonder what her internal world is like. I'm trying to figure out more about her internal world. But like, legitimately, I do wonder, like, how crowded is it in there? How large is it? Like, obviously, Ichi's like his whole mountain home. So like, how big is Descanados? Where did she come from? Did she come from a desert? Maybe that's why she's able to contain so many. Is there a limit? But let's see. Uh-oh. Did she drop another? Hey, once again, it's like it really is the same case. If you've ever been like good at something and then you hold back or you mess around a little bit against someone else and then they start talking smack, like, and they just immediately switch to main and body bag. Like I don't blame them. I've had that moment in Smash. I've had it in fighters where like I'll be trading or just messing around and someone will be like, "Huh, you're trash, pencil man," and suddenly I have to go from ha ha ha, I'm playing Kirby, yay, to Sora, come to me. We will edge guard them to oblivion. Or I'm playing like I hit 3 randoms and I got like Nappa, Krillin, who's actually very good, and Nappa's actually pretty good too now, but he was, and then like or like final patch, and I don't know. I don't play Majin Buu, who also is secretly very good. I don't know. A lot of the Dragon Ball Fighters Z-cast is very good at this point. And then they'll like beat me because I'm just messing around. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I picked all randoms. And they'll be like, you're trying. I will instantaneously go SS4 Gogeta, Trunks, and Broly. I don't even main Broly, but I know you won't be able to hit through the super armor game. I will violate you. So I love that Descanados has that immediate same reaction of like, oh, girly. Oh, I got something. Let's see. Interesting. Ding dong. And once again, what was this thing's trial? And why is it an elephant bell? I have so many. I mean, you know what? Hey, I'll take it. We're actually going to see Descartes' spells in action. But still, huh? I have so many questions. Wow. Just couldn't react at the time. He's like, huh. But then again, I guess it kind of be the same case. I looked up and saw a meteor about to hit me. I'd be like, well, it's been fun. Well, let's see. Boom. Still on the ground. All right. Honestly, though, like, if I had powers, and especially, like, notably, I think the rapier is pretty cool. In fact, funnily enough, I do not own a rapier. I own, like, all types of swords. I own keyblades, and I own katanas, and I don't think this counts as a katana. But, like, I would also always just be hitting the Uroro. Like, I'd always be like, I'd be posted up like this at all times. I'd be like, so that settles that. Or, like, I'd be hitting a cool pose at all times. Or if I, like, carried the sword in an unorthodox way, I'd be hitting strange stuff. I'd be like, well, that was easier than expected. I'd be hitting the crazy poses too. So I get Descartes style on hitting the. Because sometimes you just gotta have motion. Like for why? For what reason? What the intent behind the motion is? There need not be intent behind motion. There must simply be motion. Let's see. That takes care of that. That's the Aqua line from Kingdom Hearts. Birth by Sleep? Birth by Sleep. I was about to say, there's no way, I don't think she would have said that in 0.2. That's the only other game she has enough lines to actually say something like that. Poor Willa Holland. Poor Aqua the character. Poor, man, let me not go down the Kingdom Hearts rabbit hole. Let's see. Master Descartes. Bong bong. Aw. He can't, oh, he's interesting though. So he can't synchro through that either. Interesting. So Ding Dong is much stronger than Turtle. But then again, an elephant is also much stronger than a turtle. I guess that makes sense. Even like the largest turtles, I don't think like. I think an elephant always wins the ones with the turtle. Just step on it. Let's see. Ichi's in there too. Is that okay? Meh, it's fine. No, it isn't. Deska, you are life linked to that boy. No. What if he just offs him? He's like, oh. Well, if I can't be a male witch, no one can. But what if he beams him? Like, come on, Descartes. It's fine. Anyway, I'll pack him up just like this. Then we'll cart, gokuraku, is it? Back to Association HQ. Bong bong. Why is Ding Dong confused? I'm confused too. What happened? Oh! He just went, I mean, I guess that's the thing. You put a lid on, didn't seal the ground, and obviously this guy was more than powerful to tear it through. So I guess it makes sense. Interesting though. That's a very fast digging speed. All right. Huh? Well, Descartes, the boy you're lifelink to, now just got kidnapped by a person on your association's most wanted list. Uh-oh. Hope you sure don't do anything while you struggle to find him. But then again, Ichi has magic, so presumably they'll be able to hunt him down through that. Be able to sense him through that. Let's see. Through! Still alive, Ichan? Ugh, I feel like a mole. No, I gotta give... Ugh, I feel like a mole. Ugh, I feel like a mole. There we go, that's better. I gave Ichi a deeper voice than Gokuraku, which I don't think makes sense. Still alive, Ichan? Ugh, I feel like a mole. You are? Good. He's like... Didn't even acknowledge his name. He's like, oh, he's still breathing. That's good enough. Oh. Neat. Yeah, why'd that go low? Why does that go low-key of aura though? What is this facial design? What? Oof, something reeks. What's this? Goat poo? Ugh. 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 You know, no. Admittedly, I've milked goats, I've milked cows, I've milked sheep. And like I've ridden horses before. I hate. But then again, I can't blame them. And like notably, back when I had my two dogs, my least favorite thing. I loved the ground they were. I hated picking up their poop. It was the most disgusting thing. I hate this. Even though I had a bag, I had a glove on, I did everything. It was the most. I was like, oh, I just hated interacting with feces. It's just nasty. And he's covered in it. Let's see. Oh. Great. He's, you know, my exact same reaction. I'd be mad as all get it. Like, especially on the fit. Admittedly, his fit ain't too common, but still on the fit, on the gauntlets, on the swag. Like, it's hard to get food stains out. And you know how you gotta deal with Gopa. Ugh, disgusting. Let's see. Oh, great. Uh-oh. Goat, you may not, you may not want this smoke, goat. You may not want this smoke. You may think you're the goat, and you are, literally, in the sense that you are a goat. But like, you may not want this smoke, goat. But let's see. Why? The goat's going like, why, oughta? Oh. He apologized. Whoopsie. Sorry, guys. We popped up right in the middle of your herd, didn't we? Yeah, we'll show ourselves out. Pay us no mind. Oh, interesting. So the goat... It's so funny when I see, like, at least what I consider, and they are, furry creatures sweating, because it's like, they can do that. And not only animals can sweat. The reason sweat is so efficient for us is because we aren't covered in fur. Like, fur would overheat us. This is why, like, we have very sparse body hair and stuff like that. That's why we, as humans, are, like, endurance sprinters, not short-term sprinters. But let's see. Sorry for the bother. Uh-oh. Goat man gonna go crazy? Or goat gang gonna go crazy? Goat gang, go gang, go gang. Are you about to go crazy? Oh, oh, well, even the other goats are like, gang, what are you doing? Do you not? Oh. Well, that clearly failed. See? That's why I told you. Pay us no mind. Well. Guess that goat wasn't goated enough. I'm sorry. But jeez. Then again, though, I get it. Like, notably, I've always lived by a certain philosophy. If it's me or you, buddy, I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, I'm not going alone, or it's not going to be me. And admittedly, once again, I'm not the biggest fella out there. I am 2 feet tall. But, like, in the few times I've nearly gotten into confrontation, people have like they've realized if I'm going down for real. No, but you don't want to risk it. Like I will be in pain. I'll probably lose. I'm not a formally trained fighter. Once I'm in full peak prime shape, like once I get down to like my goal weight, and like I make sure my knees are fully functioning, and I make sure all my joints are locking and moving the right way, and I get gains up to appropriate degree. Like once I'm in like peak prime shape, then maybe I'm gonna head to a boxing gym, a mixed martial arts gym, and I actually like learn how to fight. Not even for the sense that like I'm gonna randomly start running up on people and like but like just so in case I need to defend myself. But here I am right now. If someone were to try me and they don't have a splagooter or even a knife, and I'm confident I can't run, because admittedly I am a runner. And even in the scenarios where like I've almost gotten into conflict, I only judged the fact that I was about to get into conflict on the idea that even if I sprint away, they could probably catch me because of how crowded it is. Not worth exposing my back in that case. And obviously backpedal running just ain't my thing. So like in those cases, I do get it. Sometimes it's like, man, you asked for it, gang. Like you clearly wanted smoke. It ain't my fault that I lit the fire. Let's see. Okay, time to wash up and eat. Goat meat's pretty good. I don't know. I mean, like, notably, I've been on a big seafood kick, mainly because, like, once again, I'm just trying to lose some weight. And seafood just has really low calories relative to the protein. So, like, I've been eating a whole bunch of shrimp recently. But I think overall, pound for pound, my favorite protein still is steak. I'm still a filthy beef cow eater. So I think it's steak, then lobster. I think, honestly, as much as I do love scallops. I love scallops a whole lot. And then I do love chicken. But then again, like lobster, scallop. I love a bunch of seafood though. So I feel like seafood is a broad category. Just had to be number 2. Beef would be number 1. Then chicken would probably be number 3. And then go and like any non like commonly thought of meat I would eat. Like notably I've eaten crickets. I've no shame. Fried cricket. Yeah, I ate it. You may be like, pencil, what? Yeah, I was hungry. All right, and it was there. It was a delicacy. It just tastes. I don't know though. It tastes like it was like chips. Like because there's like there's no like there's technically protein, but there's no meat on them. And they're like they're this big. There's nothing. So I just like I popped like 15 of them. All right. I was doing my thing. All right, but I wouldn't prefer it. Kind of like goat meat. Like I'd eat goat meat, and I have before, and I will, and it tastes good, but it's not something I'd go for. Like if I'm out and about and goat meat's on the menu, I'm not gonna like order that. Let's see. Time to wash up and eat. Oh wow, so Desos, how far did he dig? The Desos hasn't found him yet, or is it freaking out about not finding him yet? Let's see. Woohoo! Okay, so yeah, gokuraku's. I know gokuraku's the kind of person who just enjoys life no matter what. Let's see. And he still hasn't let go of Ichi yet. Darn, that's a big old splash, though. Let's dunk you in good. Let's dunk you good. And there, cleaner. Ugh, I feel like laundry. But you know, like, admittedly, while I am 2 feet tall, I am actually quite dense and quite heavy. It's why I'm trying to lose weight. So, like, I haven't necessarily been manhandled in a while. Like, I've been lifted up, especially by people I wasn't ever expecting to be lifted up by. Like, obviously, my larger friends, like, of course they're gonna be able to pick me up. I'm 2 feet tall, and beefy, but like don't matter. They'd be able to lift me up. But like no one's been able to just straight, and especially like to quickly do a motion like that. Yeah, I would feel like laundry too. Great. Okay, I'll catch us some fish. Oh, but you already have a whole goat. I mean, then again, presumably with both of their body fat ratios, I guess they do need as much protein as possible. Let's see. Blush. Oh. Ichi, you're also remarkably chill about this, gang. I mean, obviously, like Gokuraku doesn't try to kill him or anything, but like, and then he doesn't know about the lifelink, but like, you don't worry about Komugi? I'd say Desos too, but like, obviously, I feel like no one, like, that, like, unironically, I would be 100% confident that Ichi has no concerns for Desos ever. Like, I think even he knows, like, oh, she's not bluffing. Like she is the strongest. Arguably, at least at current, the strongest character we've been introduced to, pound for man. Like she decapitated the world hitter Majik. Clearly, she wasn't gonna beat it because it's immortal. But like clearly, she's the strongest in the verse right now. So I feel like Ichi, actually, someone as Ichi is a character who's like game knows game respects game. He probably takes one look at Desos as like, you need no protection. None at all. So he's not concerned about her, but at least for Komugi. But then again, he may not be worried about Komugi as well because Desos is with her. Let's see. But still, that's interesting. You're back. Oh, that reminds me of the Hisame Majik's back. Interesting. You're back. You're clearly human, but what else are you? Oh, this? Oh, you built it? You built it. You did? Yep. You know much about magic items? Nope. He's very honest. But then, yeah, that's the one thing. I do get not wanting Ichi to be limited to formal education. I'm glad that Togeis was nice enough to be like, yeah, we're not going to do that. But like, they probably, and I know Desos has ultimately ended up being his mentor, bada bing, bada boom, but like, he maybe should have gotten some bit of formal education, at least a little bit of it. Like have him read a book, since apparently he can read somewhat, like, or have Komugi read him, like something. Let's see. Nope. Okay, let me explain it extra simply then. I messed up my body a whole bunch so that I could touch Majiks as a man. Oh, so men can. Oh, I thought, man, that sucks extra poorly. I thought they all could interact with Majiks, but they couldn't use magic. You can't even touch them as a man? That's actually pretty rough. Like, darn. And they can touch you? That is awful. What do you mean? What do you mean a whole sentient species that wants my blood occasionally can interact with me, but I can't interact with them? You can't even defend yourself? Oh, that's garbage. Okay, maybe I would have to go undergo the gokuraku treatment just for my own safety. What? Let's see. So I can touch Majiks as a man. An anti-Majik augmented human is what you would call me. Interesting. But interesting that he built it himself. So he's okay, if he was any less handsome, I would give him the Vexen voice. I've been so little, especially ichithewitch, because there's so few male characters for good reason. But like I've had such rare use or time to use the Vexen voice, but I haven't. I'm a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes, an anti-Majik augmented human is what you would call me. See, there's this one guy I really want to punch. Can I give him the Vexen voice? How mad would y'all be if I give him the Vexen voice? He's gonna be a main character. I can't give a main character the Vexen voice. I can't give a main character the Vexen voice, can I? It's my channel and I can do what I want. He's getting. No, I'm not gonna give him the Vexen voice. Oh, I want to give the Mexican voice so badly. I want to give the Mexican. I'll see. I'm gonna keep him his main voice. Even though interesting, he's a scientist. He was able to do some experiments with himself, and now he can use magic tools, which men couldn't even use traditionally. Like that was the thing when Ichi went to, and that's the one that I'll admit though, interesting that you can do that. But I remember back when Ichi first got to the capital, where the Anti-Witch Association was. He couldn't, like, Desos warned him, don't even try to use magic items. Men aren't really supposed to be able to do that. So, interesting. He was able to do that. I wonder where he got the idea to and how he was able to operate on himself with no magic. Did he have, like a team or something? But let's see. Hey, oh, interesting. This one guy I really want to punch. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Oh, Ichi sensed the bloodlust. He's like, there is? Anyway, forget about that. I'm way more curious about you, Ichan. How do you do that? You're a man, but you can use magic and acquire magics. I also would be, actually, like, now knowing that he's a scientist, he did it to himself, I understand, like, the immediate obsession and concern about that. Because, like, that is a universal breakthrough. That is a law that stood for who knows how many years, if not years, if not decades, if not centuries, if not millennia. Suddenly finding a man that can use magic organically and completely and actually capture magics, which is something that even he, as an anti-magic augmented human, can't do. That would be like, that'd be like finding out a guy can fly, like just can fly completely autonomously on their own. It's literally the exact same level of thing, because for all of human existence, we've never seen someone who could do that. So, let's see. I've never seen anyone like you. How'd you do it? Huh? How'd you make it work? If I do the same thing, will I be a witch too? He's so... But then again, that's the thing. I don't even blame him. Like I mentioned last chapter, I don't blame him for hunting humans. I also don't blame him for being so interested. Like the thing is, anyone can lift weights or do calisthenics and get stronger. That's just anything anyone can do. Well, not anyone. Some people are born without the physical ability to, or end up losing the ability to. But like most able-bodied people can go to the gym and lift weights or do push-ups in their home and do sit-ups and just get physically stronger, leaner, all that. Imagine if half the population could do that. Imagine if men just couldn't get stronger. Didn't have access to the muscle system. And while everyone else did, like, that would be so crazy. So I don't blame him for being so invested. Tell me. Come on. You gotta tell me. Oh. He pulled out that thing. First, calm it down. Let me dress that goat. He's like, first things first. I'm trying to nibble on that goat. Let's see. Once the heart stops, the blood will coagulate. That makes... I give such a deep voice. Once the heart stops, the blood will coagulate. That makes it harder to butcher them. Whoa, you're doing that so fast. Interesting. I didn't know that. And then again, I'm not one personally slaughtering animals. I just be cooking them. Like... Especially, like, the way I be cooking, since I have relatively weak taste buds, man, I just be throwing stuff in a pan and seasoning it. I just be hoping for the best. I'd be like, oh, a whole pound of shrimp? And then I just throw it in a pan and sizzle it down, and just that's it. I'm not that good of a cook. Unfortunately, funny thing about the Blue Lock guy, for the PhD match condition, where, like, ultimately if there was a bad chapter, I'd do that guy in the kitchen, it'd be very simple. Your boy is not a gourmet chef. Let's see. Whoa, you're doing that so fast. You made a clean cut. It died in an instant without feeling any pain. Yeah, that is true. That is a very... Especially considering it looks like he did it with his hand. He had to have done it with his hand. So very, very impressive. And no synchro amps either. That was just base gokuraku. Very impressive. Let's see. It died in an instant without feeling any pain. And you know what? I bet that even that fact alone probably makes Ichi respect gokuraku a bit more. He's like... Okay. So like, clearly his bias and his... non-hunter-esque nature, as Ichi would call it, is solely based around magics because he literally can't defeat them. Clearly, Gokuraku is, while despite being called a brutalizer, that's a title only given to him because he wants to specifically clear the trial of and interact with magics, but it's something he literally cannot do. He had to augment himself to be able to do it in the first place, and he can't complete their trials. So, with this example, Ichi's seeing, he's clearly, he got a little bit of that dog in him, a dog that I appreciate. Let's see. Now, if we eat it, it'll be a proper hunt. Gokuraku's like, what on earth are you talking about? You're weirder than I thought. I get that a lot. Okay, both of you are two peas in a pod, though. Like I wouldn't count either of y'all as normal individuals. Let's see. For riverfish, you settle on the spine. That is a huge riverfish, though. Like, gosh, darn. Then nice and easy, Oh, these branches will burn better. Oh, interesting. What? Oh, I didn't realize he wore, does he have his choker on at all times? Let me see. Huh. Well, it could be covered by his uniform. But I never noticed that, it looks like he has his casual fit. Either, maybe his uniform transforms into it through magic, or he just has it on him at all times. Because this is his normal fit, not his, travel witch fit. Let's see. Oh. Once again, this feat probably clears JJ. I'm kidding. But let's see. Boom. Alright, blew a hole in a cave. Set up a fire, and now they started cooking. Alright, let's see. Oh, Uroro. Gang, I keep forgetting you're in this gosh darn manga, gosh darn it. Alright, it's good to see you, buddy. Let's see. Aha! So, when you entered this Uroro critter and made you a witch. Interesting. What is it with you and attracting weirdos, huh? Feral loony? Do you exude some kind of weirdo pheromones or something? Uroro, I know you aren't the sharpest spoon in the kitchen shed, buddy, but that implicates you. What are you, buddy? What are you? If the eye attracts weirdos. Then again, he did stumble across you. But then again, you did come to his mountain. So, Uroro, you're a strange fella too, buddy. Let's see. And I thought I told you I'm not talking to any more. He ate him. We know that won't do anything though. I mean, I highly doubt it. That'd be crazy though if you could just hang out. Then again, Uroro's the only Majik that we've seen like spawn beyond the body. Probably once again due to his higher nature, but like he's the only one to spawn out. So who knows? Let's see. Ow. Hey, don't turn it, you. Oh, and he ate him. He genuinely ate him. Ugh, gross. Are you insane? What'd you do that for? Well, you want to see if you can become a Majik or a witch. I thought ingesting you might make me might get me a little closer to being a witch. Course not. Boo. he's like, darn it. But then again, what does Uroro taste like? He's clearly part burnt. Does he taste like chicken? Does Uroro, and is that an infinite food glitch? Like, does Uroro convert into calories, or does he just like despawn inside? Like, how does that work? Because he was still talking. Let's see. It'll just make you sick. Oh! Ichi, did you eat Uroro before? How do you know that? Lucky. I wish I had an Uroro too. Huh? Huh? Why? He's mean and annoying and generally the worst thing ever. I love that I know. That's the thing. That while I do love I love Lee from Black Clover for a new gen example. I love Kurama from Naruto as an older gen example, and White from Bleach as another older gen example. Man, I love the dynamic between these two of just hating each other. They are the definition of we're actually stuck together until one of us dies, and neither of us want to die. So like they just have no choice but to coexist. Hey, man, isn't there some way for me to become a witch too? I doubt it. I feel like it's too early. We're only 20. Once again, I do think Ichi the Witch could be a very long-running series, and we're only 24 chapters deep. I feel like it'd be too soon to be introducing male witches. Honestly, I feel like it may be a little too soon to be introducing you, Gokuraku. Like the idea that a man can use magic, just cannot connect to Majiks. And so that's a little crazy, if only through the fact of heavy experimentation, presumably. Let's see. Hey, the guy you said you want to punch, is that? Oh, and he knocked out. I wonder if that's like just, you know, a skill where he just immediately closes and knocks out, or if he like has a limited battery amount because he's made himself essentially a magic cyborg. Let's see. What? He's asleep. Seriously, what is up with this human? And Ichi, why are you not going back to find your homies? Like, you aren't even slightly worried. Like, I get it, you don't know about the lifelink part of the contract, gang, but like, what about your friend? You accomplished the mission. Like you should at least find him. Let's see. Oh, and he just gave him lay down. Why did I wake up fart? Hey, brutalizer. Oh, so yeah, he was listening closely. You want to be a witch, right? I'll make you a deal. Uh-oh. So what, did he fake being asleep to not answer the question? That makes sense. I mean, that was really fast to fall asleep. Admittedly, I'm also a fast faller. Not in like Smash Bros. Sense, but like I'm a fast faller. Sorry. Fast faller saying it like that. But I also personally falls asleep pretty quickly, but that's impressive. Let's see. First, all you gotta do is kill this kid. Gokuraku's like, really? Do you forget whose name is on the manga? So yeah, like obviously that's not gonna happen. But interesting way to end off the chapter. Yeah, but bada bing, bada boom. Here's the thing, though. I don't think Gokuraku is that stupid. If he's a scientist enough to modify his own body or have his body modified, who knows? Maybe he's lying about modifying his own body, and the guy he really wants to punch is the person who did this to him in the first place. But I presume he knows like enough of the in-universe lore. If he knows about magic items and how they work, he likely knows enough of the in-universe lore to be like, "Do you think I'm an idiot? If I kill him, that frees you, and you just leave." I'm not stupid. So I'm assuming that's how the next chapter is gonna go. I don't see him actually like trying to kill Ichi at all. But if he does, I don't think Ichi's actually asleep. Once again, Ichi's dumb and trustworthy, but he's not that dumb, not that trustworthy. So I think Ichi's gonna have some sort of say in it, or Gokuraku isn't gonna try. But overall, a W chapter. It's nice to see a dynamic building within presumably the maybe if we're going from a 4-man crew or really a trio with a secret pseudo 4-man in Uroro. If we're going to a genuine 5-man band here, it's nice to see the dynamic between Ichi and Gokuraku develop and get more of Gokuraku's backstory, history, motivations, and it's nice to see more best of spells. Overall, this is a really complete chapter, and that's a big thing I'll give Ichithewitch. Almost every single chapter so far, out of the 24 we've gotten, have all felt packed, nutrient rich, and developed the world and our characters in very solid ways and senses. So overall, a very, very W chapter. If you've made all the way to the end of this video, please leave meat goat. Instead of goat meat, leave meat goat in the comment section down below. I did thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do want to have a Patreon down below, where you can support me for as low as $1 a month, things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. So now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So the perks include the live reactions, the series I happen to review, I have variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 patron or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also do a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below, and drop 5 minutes for a short video, 20 movies or one video, or any means at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is that guy with the pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our sketch tier members: Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Glacier, XZ, G Prosper, Zeta, and Brandon Payne. Then I'd like to give a little thank you to our line art tier patrons: Sean, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, and A+A. And then I'd like to give a huge thank you to our ink tier members: Fine, Austin Wimberly, Euchiha, Yuki Ally, and Carlo Alaimo. Then I'd like to give a gargantuan thank you to our digital art tier members, J Warrior and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give another gargantuan thank you to our colored art tier patron, Waki Minoz, and iDemokami. Then I'd like to give a final legendary top of the line thank you to our That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, the glorious king, Calvin Elder.